Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you will notice, I will do more and more YouTube videos, longer formats, as well shorter content, but as well longer formats here on YouTube. Before we start and do more of that, I wanted to do a Q&A to have you guys ask me questions about my life, my career, whatsoever, to know where I stand and where we're coming from and where we're going. So we're here in Berlin doing the little Q&A, and then you will see, you will get more content about my life, about what I do, about my routines, and yeah, let's start.
Why do you do your content in English?
Yeah, this is the most asked question probably I get, because I played as well in England and I played in the national team. The most of the followers are probably German, but I have so many followers as well around the world. So I believe doing the content in English, I will have a bigger audience. I will get my message to more people around the world, and yeah, this is why I do it in English.
How's your fitness level now compared to your football life?
My fitness level, I believe overall for sure I'm fitter than in my football career. I have more strength. I'm stronger than in my football career. I can run longer distances, although I would say I'm not really football fit, because you need different training for football, small steps, quick turns and everything. So I'm not really football fit, but overall my fitness level, I would say, is stronger and bigger than in my football career, because for sure as well I train a lot more now than I trained in my football career.
Do you have any physical problems from your career?
Of course, physical problems play a big role. I had as well my fair amount of injuries. Fortunately, I never had really a big injury that kept me out for a long time. I never had big knee problems or ankle problems or hip problems, so I'm really fortunate for that. So I have now less problems as I take more care of my health. I have found routines that really help me, if it's ice bathing or more recovery, more stretching, more mental health exercises like meditation, yoga and everything. And I believe as well my nutrition, I have a clearer path where I want to go and what I want to eat and what helps my body to recover and to stay fit. So yeah, physical problems are there, of course, because I played a lot of games, I trained a lot, I ran a lot of meters, but I would say, yeah, I'm overall physically in a top shape.
What was the best thing you have ever done?
Best thing I have ever done? As well, lucky that I have become is for sure a father, a papa. I have 2 kids. I have a big daughter, Kaya. She's 5.5, and a 3-year-old boy named Bodhi. And this is probably the most important moment as well in my life, becoming a father and really having this responsibility for another human, and that someone, or 2 people are way bigger in my life than myself. I believe for a man, especially for a man, I can only tell you about this experience. This is really when you become a man, because you have the responsibility of people in your life that you care more than about yourself. So yeah, best moment so far, probably forever in my life, is becoming father to 2 kids.
What means rich to you personally?
What means rich to me? I mean, you have a technical rich, probably everybody associates with a lot of money, and of course I had a lot of fortune, and I've been in a business where there's a lot of money. But personally, richness and being rich means having people around, to have a small circle of friends, family that I can trust, that I can talk to anything, and really having the environment that I can truly be myself. And this is probably what I would say is rich at the moment.
What shoes do you use?
I tried a lot of boots, a lot of shoes for running, for training, in the gym, and every brand that probably I tried. And what it really came down is now I use probably 90% of my training. I use barefoot shoes. You will see more of that in the channel. We will reveal something soon that's going to be really, really cool. Yeah, but most of the training, shorter distances as well as gym and functional movement, I do all in barefoot shoes.
What are your goals right now?
Goals. This is a topic I think about and I meditate on very, very often, because obviously in a football career you always have like short-term goals and longer-term goals, and this is basically, they're all related to a number or trophy or anything. And really now my goal is becoming the best version of myself, and this will be probably a journey till I die one day, is becoming the best version of myself. I see myself, I envision myself in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, and this is the guy I'm chasing. This is the guy that has the best version, and it's probably as well a goal that you can't really achieve because something changes you. You feel this and that, and you adjust on your way. So the goal is the journey, and the goal is to empty the tank in everything I do, to write great stories and give everything I have.
What races do you want to do next year?
Or races, there's so many cool races. When I started doing marathons, ultra marathons and all that adventures, so many people wrote to me about races that I should do. So I will take a big look at the calendar, put amazing races into the calendar to really do. I've planned one already in March. It's going to be the Chianti Ultra Trail, and I'm going to do 73 kilometers there. It's going to be my longest distance till now, so I'm training as well for that and being prepared for that my body can endure that. And something I really want to do in 25 is an Ironman. So I will train on the bicycle, on the bike. I will train to swim. I'm a pretty good swimmer, although not the technique, so I will do this as well. And yeah, I'm pushing my limits, and will go for the races that do.
Do you have any plans to go back to football?
Yeah, football, yeah, till I retired, football was everything that I knew of, that there's only football. And I identified myself in every way as a footballer. So to this day, I mean, I'm not that person anymore, but to this day, obviously, I love football, and I'm very, very thankful for football, for giving me everything that I have, and so many helpful skills that are very important for me now. At the moment, there are no plans to go back to football in any capacity, but obviously I love football and I don't want to close the door completely, because one day maybe I can be a position where I can really have an impact with my person on the football scene, and maybe this is then the right time to come back or to do anything in football. So never say never.
How do you stay motivated?
Motivation is a big word, and I believe most of the people need motivation to do something and to train or to work out or to work towards a goal or towards anything. And I believe motivation is a feeling that comes and go, and that's why I don't work on motivation. If I have it on a day, it's very nice, and if I have it on another day, I don't have any motivation, I still gonna do the work. So I believe discipline is way more important than motivation, because motivation comes and goes and discipline will stay. And if you really want to do something, and if you really want to achieve something for yourself, you need to have discipline, and you need to work without motivation.
Why did you start running marathons?
Marathons came to me in a funny way, kind of, because one of my best friends, he just signed me up for the Berlin Marathon, and there was a year as well when we did a lot of mountains and challenging stuff, and he signed me up for the Berlin Marathon, and I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't really train. My longest run before the marathon was like something like 20 kilometers, and when I was running this marathon in Berlin, after kilometer 30, I had so many cramps and it was so tough for my head to wrap around that I have to run another 12 kilometers and do all that stuff. And this is exactly where I find inspiration, where I find questions to the answers that I have about life in these difficult moments where you suffer, when you have pain. And a marathon is always a good, it's almost a spiritual moment to find these questions, because you're gonna suffer no matter your fitness level. You're gonna suffer and you're gonna have pain in a marathon. And I believe this is the moments where you grow in life, and a marathon is exactly that. So this is why I do it. All right, guys, there were just a few. I put it on Instagram and I had for sure, I don't know, 200, 300 questions, and we will do this more often when the time comes, because we're gonna do more and more as well YouTube content. So to stay connected and that you see in longer formats what my life is about, my philosophy and what I believe in. And so yeah, thank you for those and enjoy your week, your day, your everything.